Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx from the Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow from Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellow Sports TV.
Hey, Steven, man, you really believe that stuff? Oh, man, come on. You really believe that stuff you be saying?
What it do, dog? What's going on, y'all? Easy Baby 1988 in the building. Talk a little bit more about last night. Shout out to everybody that tapped in last night. If you haven't, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate the love, support, man. And don't get to it, man. And obviously, we seen what happened in aftermath last night, and he see much about the press conference till a lot of people send me the video. Demetrius Andrade, pressing Canelo Alvarez, and give a little bit of advice to him. Sound like Caleb playing fight won't happen. Somebody said Eddie. It sounds too optimistic, but yeah, we talking about who could beat Canelo, all that stuff. Have Canelo improved, the whole shebang. Chuck, what's going on? What it do, dog? And the whole thing. I'm still got the grizzly look going, dog. I ain't cut my hair till Vegas week, baby. See that? You see that? Let it grow back, though. Some people don't grow back. My shit grow. When my shit grow long, it wave up. I curl up. Shit wild, but make sure I hit the thumbs up button for your boy. Make sure I hit the thumbs up button, dog. Got 14 likes. Oh, 2 haters in the building. I ain't mad at you. Be a hater. We ain't tripping off you, hater. Let me put my YouTube screen up so I can see everybody in here, man. It ain't came up yet. I got the old thing on here, man. Okay. I'm gonna pull it up on my channel so I can moderate too, man. So off the StreamYard screen, I only can block people, so I can't moderate off of there. So I'm gonna pull the YouTube up, man, and I gotta pull it up. So I'm gonna moderate from here too. Yeah, smash that like button. Smash the like button. How Lathers, what's going on? What it do, dog? Chuck, what's up? Yeah, smash it for a real one. Playing a dead man and Canelo about to be undisputed. Sean Smith, you gotta take the fight first, bro. And yeah, I agree he lose. Canelo, he don't lack talent. Canelo don't lack talent, bro. I never said he did. Josh son, what's up? He said live stream was cracking last. He said last night the stream was cracking. Yeah, it was dope. It was dope. But we talk about a little bit last night, and obviously I didn't watch the fight again. But shout out to the Zone. They put the highlights up quick. I don't know if the Zone gonna last or not. That's not really my problem to really think about. But obviously I like the addition of Carl Froch last night. I like the addition of Roy Jones last night. So Marlon Moses said I would like to see Canelo fight Plant, Benavidez, Charlo, and Andrade in that order. I would like to fight him in any order. I would love it. Shout out to Marlon. But last night was pretty much a lot of people had Billy Joe winning. I had it a dead draw. And Billy Joe just showed that Canelo has not improved. He has not improved. And that's just Renard, what it do, man. Salute. Is that a cowboy hat? I ain't mad at you. They paid that boy Dak. Respect Jerry for that. No one boo-boo Charlo though. Why not? What's wrong with Boo Boo and Charlo? They should fight each other, to be honest. But the Don in the comment section of the video, everybody telling Andrade to fight somebody on Bud BS. I mean, did Rocky Fielding fight somebody that you know, or Callum Smith, or Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. of that time period? I like the addition to Roy, man. I just wish HBO come back with his own week. I won't say the zone this week. I mean, Chris Minix had Billy Joe winning at some point. Caleb Plant could beat Canelo, said easy if he punched through the target. It's not just punching the target. Punch through the target, you got to sit down. Is his defense good enough to sit in the pocket? Name me somebody defense that can sit in the pocket and not get hit today. Name me somebody today who could sit there and not get hit. Maybe Lomachenko. Nobody got that defense no more. Who the best defensive fighter out today? Honestly. Tyson Fury. Lomachenko. I wouldn't say he's a defensive fighter, but Usyk. I don't know, man. Who the best defensive fighter? Who could sit there? Pernell could do it. Floyd can do it. Who could sit there right in your face? You can't hit him. Floyd, that's all Floyd did. He said right in Canelo wheelhouse and he beat him up. He said Saunders got karma for what he said about the boys. Yeah, that's how karma work. Karma don't work on your time. It work on their time. I had to fight 4-4. Canelo was not. And no, he was complaining, bro. But ultimately, he landed the shot he was looking for. You know, they say don't look for one shot, but that shot was his only hope because he couldn't keep up. His foot speed couldn't keep up. Canelo under with his protection. You can say that, but they cherry-picked Billy Joe. That's a fact. Because go look at the boxing with Eric Gomez. Years ago, he was saying that how they didn't want to fight Billy Joe. They already fought that style. But I will say blood is correct here. Canelo fought more niggas than anybody. Out the black people, they Shakur. Yeah, maybe Shakur. Yep, I agree with that. But he ain't on that level yet. It's not his fault. It's just the maturation process. What's good if he fight Boo Boo and we still gonna think it's fixed. We gonna think it's fixed because whoever he fight. It don't matter. I'm not saying last night was fixed because the old boy I was visibly hurting, but it's just when you fix one fight, we think you fixed them all. Think about somebody robbed you once, right? A year later, your house get robbed again. Who you gonna think did it? The motherfucker who robbed you. As long as they not in prison. Come on. Defense is a lost art. Yeah, it is. But you know what? You know, another lost art is motherfuckers punching through the target. Name a young puncher. You got a Nuywa, you got Wilder. Name somebody who can get you out of there with one shot. It ain't never been a lot of them at one time, but you know, ain't really too many knockout artists no more. Yeah, Rigondeaux. Oh, but yeah, I agree with Rigondeaux. Yeah, I give you Rigondeaux. Shout out to Jay Jordan. Yeah, Fury, maybe one. Swift Stallone, what's going on? I seen Earl sit in the pocket and not get hit, bro. Danny just wasn't built for that weight class. You gotta knock him out. You think you're gonna get a decision versus Canelo? People get mad because when we bring up he had a split decision versus Floyd. Floyd won every round. You gotta knock him out. Do Andrade have some power? Yeah. If a fighter don't have volume, if a fighter got volume or they got knockout power, they got a chance. You're not gonna just beat him. For God's sakes, Floyd won every round and got a draw. Floyd was the super A side. But no, everybody gonna act like it doesn't exist, but you know, it does. Let's not act like Billy Joe. Let's not like Billy Joe was an A+ fighter. Billy Joe was a C fighter with a lot of lackluster fights. He been pro since 2009. Billy Joe, to be sticking with Canelo, everybody thought, can Billy Joe take the punishment? Billy Joe took the body work. Canelo didn't hurt him to the body. Because think about it, Billy Joe was not breathing hard. Canelo was breathing hard. Real shit, Canelo was breathing hard, not Billy Joe. Billy Joe took them shots. He just couldn't take it on the chin. Go watch the fight. Billy Joe, a lot of them shots Billy Joe was catching, rolling, slipping. Billy Joe defense was good. Just you can't keep doing this and not expect the and not expect the fighter. And I don't know what's going on here. Oh shit. I moved some stuff yesterday. I'm on the wrong side. Jesus Christ. Did we fix that? This damn box right here. There we go. This damn box. Why not this damn box? Camera charger, smartwatch box. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Stevenson and Haney got great. You only can get great defense until you fight that level. Neither one of them fought on that level. I like them both. Stevenson ain't fought that fighter at all to say he got great defense. Some of guys that's fought elite competition. They fought competition on Tevin Farmer level. Self-made. What it do? Yeah, Ricky Alkin's in the pocket for sure. I'll give you that. Being great only when it's convenient for him. He ain't fooling. Yeah, he ain't fooling no real Milo. He ain't fooling us. He ain't fooling me. Somebody want to jump on? He ain't fooling me. Any fight versus Canelo is up. It is. You talking about one of the greatest fighters the greatest fighters of his time got to draw. A guy to bring a whole bunch of money to the table. He got to draw on his network Showtime. Any fight, nobody want to acknowledge that. Canelo was looking tired after winning for 7 rounds. He called his second winner. Yeah, he did. You come to work, tired, and then it's like 1 hour left or 35 minutes left or 45 minutes left, and you get that burst of energy. That's what like when you hurt somebody. Dr. Blicky was the sticky.
Oh, it's good, man.
What's going on? Did you watch the fight last night or you went to sleep?
Yeah, I watched the fight.
What's your thoughts?
Billy Joe Saunders at first, in my opinion, started super slow. And obviously got into a groove. Yeah, Canelo missing a lot.
I did give him the first round though. That's just my opinion.
I did see Billy Joe get hurt a few times to the body. He was holding, and there was one time when Canelo hit, because Canelo was hitting him with that uppercut. He just wasn't hitting him as clean because
I thought there was
that one point where the mouth guard almost came out of his mouth.
I thought he took the body punch as well, bro. I think it was more of the head shots. But go ahead.
I thought because I saw him wince and he stopped throwing punches. He just went onto the ropes.
Okay.
And Canelo wasn't like really unloading, unless he was playing possum. But he looked like he was hurt, and a lot of the time he was trying to act like the shots that he's getting hit with wasn't hurting him when he was getting hit clean. I'm telling you why. The mouth guard almost came out of his mouth.
But hold on, he didn't. I think he got hit to the head on that one, bro. Wasn't it the head shot?
Yeah, that was with an uppercut.
Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the body shot. I didn't think the body shots really took a toll on him.
Nah, I think a couple of them hurt.
But he never slowed down though. Maybe it was coming though.
Oh man.
Because even after the eye, he still had energy. He still moved.
Yeah. Because what he did when he got hit with the body shot, he knew how to tie up.
He did that like a couple of times, but Canelo hit him with some body shots from round 2 through 6. It just never affected Billy Joe's stamina. Or maybe he never got him stationary. Even when Billy Joe got hurt, he was still, moving. But JW Sports say was looking tired. Oh, I read that one, but hold on. Andrade is off balance. He says Junior is made. He said that's what I was gonna say. Canelo fights more fighters, black fighters than any. I think he meant Canelo fights more fighters than any boxer versus these. We do fight black fighters. Danny got 2 6-toe feet. Deshaun, you ain't lying, CJ. I'm so tired of Canelo. He can't fight, but this guy never won to test himself against any real challenge that's close to or even equal. Yeah, I mean, of course, but that's
the whole about him.
But he the leader.
Yeah, man. But he learned. But guess who taught him how to do that?
The boy,
the guy that whipped his ass.
Floyd, I told Canelo, duck and dodge, in and out the ring. Clippers also the Knicks, D Rose and Randall. Randall didn't have a good game from the stat sheet, but I didn't see it. But yeah, I heard they beat the Clippers. To be honest, this whole class of fighters suck on the real. It do. Gunwing, you got to train for 6 rounds against Canelo to knock him out. What's up, SJ Fish 101? I've been meaning to tell you on the live stream intro. Fire, appreciate it, brother. What's going on? Saunders ducked down to it. Yeah, he did it the whole fight. I'm surprised it took Canelo that many rounds to hit him.
No, what's it? What's it? Canelo never ever gonna get good at fighting that style, man. Because the only way you're gonna actually get good at fighting that style is to fight that style. If you don't fight that style, you're not gonna improve.
No, and every time he struck him more and more. Billy Joe did to his left. Yeah, he did. But the one thing Billy Joe did good, he went left and right. So he kept Canelo guessing. So Canelo couldn't just throw that hook. But boxing fan says you can say what you want to say about Canelo, but he was smart saying he's going to unify the division because he believed in him. No, because wasn't nobody there to stop him. Did you think Callum Smith was going to beat him for WBC and the WBA? No. Did anybody believe Billy Joe was really going to beat him? Honestly, no. Anybody believe Canelo was going to beat him?
Let's be honest. A lot of these fighters that Canelo was fighting, they, like you said, Floyd stood in front of him, banged him, beat him up against the ropes. He stood in the center of the ring a lot of the time. Canelo was still missing. The issue with the fighters that Canelo was going up against is a lot of them don't have killer mixed with good defense.
Or they can punch. You can't. I mean, what punchers has he really fought? Triple G.
That's about it.
Floyd won
Triple G fought. Anytime Triple G struggled against a small Kell Brook.
And Danny Jacobs. There's only one. But I thought Billy Joe did good, man, last night.
Billy Joe did good.
I can't even say he quit, bro. I can't even say he quit, man, because
he said CJ.
What he said?
He said Billy Joe said I ain't never quitting, man. Even if I had 2 broken eyes, a broken jaw, broken legs, I will still fight and give it up all in the ring. He said all of that shit.
It sound good. It sounds good. How do Canelo still have all this protection without Oscar and Golden? Well, he Canelo. He bring more money than anybody. Whatever fighter guaranteed $25 million. Name it to me. That's
$5 million.
25. Okay.
AJ.
Maybe that's it. Who else?
Fury.
I don't think so, buddy. They couldn't even put him on the tune-up because they couldn't afford it.
Nah, Fury don't guarantee.
I think because how much did he get paid for fighting Swartz?
14.
Swartz, you said above $5 million. That's it, then.
14.
That's above $5 million.
I said 25. I said 25. I said 25.
Oh, okay. Okay, then no.
Earl
then it's just AJ. It's just AJ then.
Yeah, and I like AJ, bro. They said somebody was lying to say AJ was at the fight, man. They was doing YouTube videos and shit. I was like, I didn't see AJ. Denise, what's going on?
So funny, CJ. People were telling me that Wilder can beat Fury if he just relies on the knockout still, man.
No, if he can pick up his jab and put his shots together, he'll beat anybody. That's what I mean. Imagine a true puncher. How many true punchers you seen put their shots together for real?
No, they just look for one big shot.
Maybe Joe Louis, but really in history, man. Even Julian Jackson, hit you one time, nigga. Man, that's one guy I wouldn't want to get hit by. But most people accumulation shots. Canelo went for the WBC. Yeah, but people talking about Canelo. But yeah, he waited to Benavidez lost the belt. Think about it. He had to go through Benavidez, Caleb Plant. Let's say we give him Callum Smith. Okay. Let's say Badu Jack was still there. And he had to go through Demetrius Andrade. He wouldn't be going for undisputed if he was one belt away from middleweight. One belt away. All he had to fight is Demetrius Andrade. He ducked him.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Real talk. Let me ask you a question. Both of y'all. What's more prestigious? Super middleweight undisputed or middleweight undisputed? Dr. Blicky with your sticky. He went blind on me, but yeah, middleweight. Middleweight is a real weight class. If anybody want to hop on. Middleweight is a real weight class. Shout out to Happy Mother's Day. I said it early in the stream. Andre beats Billy Joe easy. Yeah, he beat Billy Joe. But shout out to all the mothers. Shout out to Denise. What's going on, Denise, baby? What's going on? Michael Kinsley, good turning out. Oh, that was Henry still, the Dr. Blicky with the sticky. Which would you rather win undisputed at 168 pounds or undisputed at middleweight?
Middleweight. 68 pounds. Those are pass by divisions.
So why didn't he go for the belt at 60? You know why he didn't want to fight Demetrius Andrade? I'm mad at him.
Hey, to be honest, I reckon he could beat Demetrius Andrade.
Me too. I think he could beat everybody, but I want to see it.
What's funny? Canelo is that one person, yeah, that they know they can beat someone, but they just don't want to go through all that hassle and the work to beat somebody.
He just don't want to accept the challenge. That's all it is.
Billy Joe, man, he ain't never fight no nigga like Billy Joe again. And Billy Joe was like a C+ fighter.
Facts. I agree.
But Billy Joe was someone.
People like Billy Joe around there.
He a C+ fighter.
Ain't really a lot of people like Billy Joe
UK, he like a B+ fighter.
Yeah, he was looking good last night. He was doing his thing, but ultimately, we all knew what was gonna happen, didn't we? Yeah. When you was watching that fight, even though how much he was doing good in that fight, you knew it was gonna be the result.
It was a matter.
I told you, man. It's the cost of the Versace robes, man. I said it's the cost of the Versace robes.
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah.
Oh, we got an alumni coming in. Hold on, let me play the beat for him. This nigga been hiding. Battle Rifle been hiding.
Oh, Battle Rifle, you finally in here.
He didn't want to make a prediction.
What you mean I've been hiding?
I seen him with a Billy Joe Saunders shirt on.
Yeah, bizarre, man.
I saw Billy to Andrade with one.
Yeah, he did. That was crispy though. It was a nice little jacket though.
Hey, so apparently Tyson Fury was just bigging up BJS the whole time.
Digging up who? Oh no, he did good that fight though. More than I thought.
To be honest, that's like his cousin, bro.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Like I was out with some friends. I had to come back and look at the highlights, so I didn't see it.
Yeah,
like,
Billy Joe. I had it even, bro. And Flame on 24 came in. He had Billy Joe up one.
I had Billy Joe up too.
Really? I gotta watch that.
I'd Canelo about one.
You a hater, though. I'm about to think about you, Henry. Who you had
I'm
up?
a hater, man.
You a hater. Henry, who you have up?
I thought it was a tie because Billy Joe really was productive in the fight throughout the whole fight, even the rounds he was losing.
Really? Okay, I gotta watch this fight. Hold on.
Canelo was mad, bro. He was complaining to the ref and shit.
He was swinging like Jamel Charlo.
Hey, dude, he was missing so many shots in that fight, dog. Canelo was tired. Billy Joe, we all like, oh, Billy Joe can do it. Then he leans into an uppercut.
He literally,
I don't understand why he won't fight Charlo.
You said what?
Charlo ain't gonna move around the ring like Billy Joe.
But the Charlo gonna bring pressure, athleticism, and power. I wouldn't fight that nigga neither.
But Charlo's easy to be hit.
But then Triple G did the same. Then Triple G do the same thing. And he was sweating and shit and tired. And Charlo don't get tired neither, bro.
Yeah, what's it? The thing about Triple G talks about big drama show, yeah. But when he's fighting against someone that's hurting him, yeah, he fights like a hoe.
Everybody.
This is true, but he still was pressing. He's still pressing.
No. In the second fight, he wasn't pressing him.
Of course.
Canelo stood in the center of that ring, and he was moving back. He was sticking behind that jab.
Can I say something though? So like I was in homeboy of mine, D's StreamYard earlier, and we had this whole argument, right? So the thing is, this is how the whole conversation started, right? So they was talking about the BJS win. They was like, who do you want to see him fight? And then it was somebody saying, oh, he could have fought Charlo or Andrade. And then the dude was like, man, you can't even be mentioning those guys. Like, who was they beat? And here's my thing, right? I can understand perfectly why somebody can justify and say BJS is the perfect candidate, or Yildirim, or freaking Callum Smith. Like, understand that I can understand their arguments when they say they're 168 pounders, they have a belt, they were there to fight. I get that. Like, I perfectly get that. But what I said was, you can't criticize Jamal Charlo and say, who does he beat? Because he has beaten decent people. Yildirim and BJS don't really measure up as far as resumes. So you can't even really use that argument. We was arguing for like 2 hours. Talking about some Charlo hasn't fought anybody. I'm like, well, neither has Yildirim or BJS really either.
Yeah,
but
they would deserve a Canelo.
Chavez
I'm going to say this. I think Charlo and Billy Joe Saunders' resume is kind of close to each other, man.
Nah, you're wrong.
That's fine. That's fine for thinking that. That's fine for thinking that.
Has Billy Joe beat anybody as good as J-Rock?
No, other than J-Rock, man.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Here's my whole thing. They act like I was so asinine for saying it. I'm like, no, like the thing is, Dr. Blick is actually right, because actually when I look at it, BGS, he has the indie movie. Hold
on. He got Gary Spike O'Sullivan and John Ryder. They had O's. Eubanks had an O. Andy Lee had an O's. Andy Lee was lost twice. He had a majority decision over him. Arthur Cova, Willie Monroe Jr., David Lemieux, older Martin Murray, and then we look at Jamal.
Oh, he got Martin Murray. Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
That's an old Martin Murray.
The guy that struggled to knock out. I had one leg.
He also has Austin Trout, Cornelius K9 Bunridge, Julian Williams, Jorge Sebastian Highland, Hugo Centennial Jr., Matt Korbob, iffy. Brandon Hogue win look better. Brandon Adams win look better. Dennis Hogan win look better.
Was good, yeah.
You know, and Durbin-Chenko was a good win too.
Was a dominant win.
So if we been honest,
CJ, who's he fighting now?
Hold on. It ain't even on backtrack yet, but Martial. But I think Billy Joe got better volume. I think Charlo got better pop names that pop out.
That was the biggest thing. That was our disconnect. If we're being honest, we can't really name most of those guys as far as like Centennial and Highland. The only guys we really can name is people like
Centennial was a solid fighter, bro.
He was solid, but he was moving up. He was moving up.
That guy had one leg.
Here's the thing. He was moving up though. So the thing is the guy we can mention are Trout, J-Rock, and we can mention Devonchenko and Matt Korobov.
When you bring up Gary Spike O'Sullivan, John Ryder, I mean Hugo Centennial Jr. was on that level.
Yeah, of course, especially with Spike O'Sullivan.
You know, he might.
Wasn't Spike O'Sullivan undefeated then?
Yeah, he was. But you know, you put him in the ring, Chris Eubanks, he might go either way.
But here's the thing. The reason I didn't give him that Hugo Centennial because he was moving up, and the guy wasn't.
But can I ask you a question? Are you going to discredit Duran moving up and beating Sugar Ray Leonard?
No. It's not that.
But it's a move up. Most of the people drain it, so I'm not concerned if you move up and you win or lose because most guys fight well below they fight behind they walk around weight.
But here's the thing though, it wasn't like Hugo Centennial was campaigning to move up in the first place. He just got the fight with Jamal Charlo. That's what the thing. He wasn't Charlo obviously wasn't going to fight at 154. He fought at 160, so he was like, "You got to come up." That's just how it was. That's not because
the same shit was going to happen at 54-60.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I can understand where they come from in the sense that BJS got some good names, but I'm like, bro, you can definitely criticize and say Jamal Charlo is deserving as far as resume, unless you just want to say.
You making it complicated. If Rocky Fielding, hold on, not you. Hold on. Hey, look, I'm gonna just name some guys that got a shot at Canelo. Okay, in the last, let's just go. Let's just say the last 10 years, right? All right, but minus the greenness of guys. All right, Austin Trout, Floyd Mayweather, Alfredo Angulo, Erislandy Lara. What did James Kirkland do to deserve a fight? Miguel Cotto. Okay, he had a name. Amir Khan. Did he? Would he deserve a fight at 54?
He was a 47. Yeah, he was a 47.
Liam Smith. He had a belt. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was past his prime. I'm gonna prove it. Hold on. When he fought Canelo, look, he had fought Canelo. He got knocked out by Andreas Fonfora.
Fonfora, yeah, he got knocked out by Fonfora.
Look, this was he fought him in. This was like 5 years after he lost to Sergio Martinez. Brian Vera. He got knocked out by Brian Vera. He lost to Brian Vera after Martinez. He beat Brian Vera. He beat Fonfora. He lost to Fonfora. He beat Marco Reyes, Dominic Bruchkushka, whatever. He lost it. Come on, man.
CJ. The Rocky Fielding one, I felt like that one was the showcase one because that was the first fight in the zone. And for casuals, look at the size difference between the two people.
All right, I'm gonna keep it real. All right, I'm gonna name some fighters out. He could have tuned up against. Give me 1 minute. Damn, why is this shit freezing? Hold on.
Could have tuned up on Chris Eubank Jr.
Eubank. He could have tuned up with Ivan Uterman was better than Rocky Fielding at the time. Anthony Durrell, yeah.
Chris Eubank Jr. would have done more than Rocky Fielding.
Yes.
They obviously wanted a spectacular knockout. That's why he got picked. The knockout wasn't even spectacular.
But my whole thing
is, now let me say this. Canelo, we're not Canelo haters, obviously not. I mean, I know a lot of people accuse you of being a CJ because they're gonna get at you for that in your comment.
I just got called one just now through text, like literally just now.
I got called it Deontay Wilder here yesterday, so yeah.
And the thing is, I'm not a Canelo hater at all. I'm just saying I can criticize your arguments for saying that Charlo isn't deserving of a fight. If you want to talk about resume,
Charlo. The thing is, Charlo and Billy Joe Saunders' resume is close together. No, but continue.
So if you want to say something like BJS has been doing a lot more recently than Jamal Harris, then that's perfectly fine. He has been doing more as far as he actually been fighting.
No, he hasn't. He's been inactive as hell.
How is that true?
No, Billy Joe. Before this fight, when's the last time Billy Joe Saunders fought?
No, he did. He did fought like
He fought
Murray.
No, but I'm talking about in general. If you look at Billy Joe Saunders' box rig, he hasn't been that active compared to Jamal Charlo. Charlo's been more active than him.
And we talking about the last.
Not really. You tripping? Come on.
Since the Lemieux fight, he hasn't been that active.
He hasn't. He fought.
Jamal Charlo hasn't been that active either.
Hold on. He fought a year later, more than a year later, versus after the Dune fight. Then he fought almost a year later, half a year later, versus another guy. So he's been inactive. But all fighters inactive.
I mean, so is Jamal Charlo.
No, but Jamal Charlo has been fighting competition.
What competition?
Compared to Billy Joe Saunders.
What? Dennis Hogan? What? Come on now. Like, that's not really.
Hold on. Dennis Hogan. I mean, he fought in the last 5 years. He fought Willie Campora, Julian Williams, Highland, and Gilson.
That's a good one.
Matt Bob, Brandon Adams, Dennis Hogan, and Derevchenko. Yeah, I agree with Dr. Blick saying.
And compare that to Billy Joe Saunders' fights since he beat David Lemieux. They're not even on the same level.
Hold on, let me get that chat. Michael, who's that? Michael Kersley. Man, Wilder just on the KO. He don't properly fight. Canelo is lucky Ward retired. Hold on.
No, he went on full reward, so it wouldn't matter.
Hold on, let me. I'm kind of lost my place, but Kevin, what's up? Canelo could be working on his second undisputed. He didn't get the first second.
I never saw the first one, bro.
Yeah, what was the first one?
Silver Surfer Salute. He says, "How many rounds did you give Saunders?" I have no idea. I have no idea how people had Saunders. Yeah, I had it 4. I had it 4. Did you watch it? Did you watch it from the arena or did you watch it from the TV? Jeff, what's up? I had a 4-4 as well. Donna Billy Joe fought better with his hands down. I feel like when fighters use high guard, it diminishes their counter punch. I can see that, especially the peekaboo. Fury should have gave Saunders the glove he used for Wilder. Wilder just got his ass beat. Yeah, niggas just accept it. I have.
CJ, why you hating, man?
He did. Billy Joe quitting for no reasons. If your eye caved in, he said the trainer looked at I was caved in. Saunders won 2 or 3 rounds. Look. If he won 2 or 3 rounds, it was a lot of rounds. Canelo only landed 1 or 2 shots for real.
Yeah, but it comes down to this.
What are you eating now? Hold on. What are you eating now?
I eat noodles.
You eat all this shit, you don't gain a fucking pound.
I'm eating noodles.
He can eat all this food. Hold on, Dr. Blick is always eating. This motherfucker don't gain a pound. How much you weigh, Dr. Blick, bro?
160.
Shit, why can't I have your metabolism, bro?
Yo, me and Dr. Blick the same. No, I'm 165.
He's only eating noodles. He got like he eating like some.
This nigga always eat.
Baby back bone over ribs.
He always eat, nigga. When he come on, he always. You hear some shit going like, hold on.
What? Yo, remember?
No, it's because every time I walk out, I always get super hungry, bro.
No, that's true.
Hey, CJ, y'all got a Jenkins in Detroit?
No, we got no Jenkins.
Oh, for real? Oh man, like I was about to say, yeah, like eating Jenkins barbecue.
He said, "Cinnamon, Richard Allen. Cinnamon cannot beat Boo Boo. He fight Rocky Fielding, but he tells a 30-0, 3-time champ to get the pay a stake time.
Man, get out of here, Allen. That dude would get destroyed.
I agree with him.
Boo Boo's balance.
I don't know if Boo Boo win, but you can be more careful. 95 shots. What's going on, bro? Deshaun said, "Hold up, I thought Andrade had a belt. No, he had 60.
Yes.
If he fought Billy Joe, he was supposed to fight Billy Joe. He would have the belt. What's going on, Gennaro? Pablo. Some people saying Canelo looked bad. He did look bad. He was complaining, bro. Like people. I guess we seen 2 different fights.
He was visibly frustrated. So
he was. Billy Joe gave him problem. Charlo better than Son, but it don't matter if you got the style to fuck with Canelo. To be honest,
styles make fights, guys.
Demetrius Andrade might roll right into a fucking left hook too, or uppercut.
The way he crouch over.
You ain't lying. What the fuck is he? New Emmanuel Augustus.
The way he be positioning himself.
Yeah, like he was criticizing Billy Joe. I said that you do the same shit. Jamal hasn't fought a good fight since he watched trial. I mean, he might be right. Hold on.
No,
he fought Derevchenko.
J-Rock. Yo, CJ, the only criticism you can say about the Derevchenko fight is Derevchenko came off a war against Triple G. That fight took a lot out of him.
No, J-Rock was after Austin Trout, right?
Yeah, it was Austin Trout. Yeah, Austin Trout, J-Rock, Highland, Centennial Jr., Corbett was a good fight too.
Yeah, Corbett was.
No, that's Centennial Jr. fight. This is not Centennial. What's the other dude that he fought with the one leg? They struggled to make out. That fight.
I was at the arena for that one.
J-Rock, can I say this? Hold on, he said J-Rock's a one-hit wonder, but he won a title after he won a unified title.
He bought like a 2-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Man, wait, hold on. Before you go on, CJ, can people please stop saying 154 is a weak division? It's not. Please get off that stupid horse.
It's the deepest division in boxing.
It's the best division.
It is. Everybody's
It
lost.
is, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
They just mad because people don't say A side, B side. They ain't complaining about money. They just fight.
Exactly. It's a bunch of bogus bull crap. The thing is, you don't see people at the top holding belts for long because somebody always taking it. That's why.
Yeah, man. I love that division, man.
That's a sign of a good division. But Don Dollar said, I feel like J-Rock would be best pound for pound if he had a chin. He athletic, very still. Yeah, he could punch a little bit too. He beat Chris Eubanks. Big Charlo last fight was good as well. It was. Eubanks beat anyone on Jamal Charlo. Could he?
Eubanks could out.
To be honest,
Eubanks could out Canelo. He called him out on Twitter.
Come on, man. Come on.
Who called him out?
Come on.
Eubanks.
Oh, he might get Canelo, bro. I mean, he might get Triple G. He might get Triple G. Triple G just on a fast decline. Don't be surprised if Escobar and Falcao don't beat him if they fight next.
Nah, Triple G won't fight him, man. Triple G ain't trying to fight punches.
or black people.
What's up, Ronaldo? Salute. Happy your mom's happy Mother's Day.
He fought Steve Rose.
Hold on.
Elder Murata is Triple G's next though.
No, it's Escobar Falcao. I heard he be fighting Vegas. Then he fight right at the end of the year. What's going on, Ronaldo? Tell moms I said happy Mother's Day. All you mothers in here. We got mother. Chavez Jr. was the past his prime. Yeah, he was. Canelo fears Andrade. I don't think he's fear. I just think maybe fear the style. But Silver Surfer. Hold on. Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer. Those names are good fights. Then Tune Up. Canelo has tunes up, but doesn't have as much each time like Charlo. I mean, that's PBC. What's up, Rod? What's up? Happy tell moms, happy mother, your wife, all that. If Kirkland, Khan, Chavez, Fields, and Uterman could get a shot at Canelo, Charlo, Andrade. Man, look, you know what Canelo could say? Real talk, bro. Before we move on, tell them to fight each other. I fight the winner. Easy.
I think that's what he really. To be honest, I think that's what he meant because he don't speak. He could speak English, but I think what he meant was fight the guy that you're supposed to fight, and then you could come see me afterwards. I think that's what he meant when he told him you don't fight anybody. Who
the waste of time because he don't bring no money in and he don't fight.
Yeah,
no, that's every black fighter.
Canelo speaking English is the funniest thing ever, bro.
He sound like the dude that cut my lawn, but
what?
He do. I'm just saying, but
wait a minute.
Okay. Keep going though. So
we gotta let TJ get done with the comments.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
But
okay.
Yeah, but we can say that Charlo got a legitimate fan base. We can say as small as it may be, but I never met a Demetrius Andrade fan.
But that's your hold on. That's your boy Floyd fought for basically saying niggas ain't got no fans.
Yes,
that's what he said. He said that. He said black people didn't get me where I'm at.
Floyd's a fucking idiot.
No, when PBC started pushing black versus black fights, then I expect Canelo to do this.
CJ, he tried to do that.
Canelo fought more prominent black fighters in the whole PBC roster, bro.
You right? I agree.
CJ.
Canelo
Go ahead, Dr. Blake.
No, I was just gonna say Floyd tried to be pro-black against
Hold on. No. No. I'm doing this for Japan. Get out of here. Did he hit
the other one? He said our people have been enslaved for thousands.
Remember against Conor McGregor, he was like, I don't like what he called us monkeys.
No. 5 minutes later, after he said that, like I'm doing this for Japan. I'm doing this for Japan. Logan Paul did something to Japan or something like that. He did something.
No. That was the Suicide Forest thing. That was like years ago.
Yeah, I'm doing it for Japan.
The thing is, Floyd is opportunist.
And he said, our people and the Logan's like, why are you making it about race? Well, it's always about race, man.
Dr. Blake,
let me say this.
Go ahead,
Let me say this: Floyd is an opportunist. He's an opportunist at heart. Because here's the thing: you notice he always does this, right? If you look at his earlier footage, right? Of course, I wasn't alive, but you look at his earlier footage of when he was fighting. No, I was alive. I was just really young when he fought Castillo, right? Corrales. He tried to drive in the masses by saying Corrales is the woman beater, and I'm going to fight for all the women out there that can't defend themselves.
He did say that shit, didn't he?
He did.
So the thing is, when he beat Conor McGregor, I'll never forget. Conor McGregor was in the limelight again because, of course, he was being a dick. He was, going up to people and talking trash and whatnot. And the thing is, Conor McGregor, he was in the limelight again. And Floyd had the perfect opportunity to say, you know, it's funny how, you know, a white guy like Conor McGregor gets all the credit and stuff for being for being an a-hole, but I'm always getting flamed for. I'm like, bro, you're an opportunist at heart, bro. Like, we understand, like, every single time, like, somebody's name get up, you want to jump in and say, oh, this has to do with me too. Like, no, bro, you just an opportunist at heart, bro. Like, I can't respect you.
Your battle rifle. The issue that I have with Floyd is Floyd picks and chooses when he wants to be black.
Absolutely.
You remember they asked him, like, Floyd, what do you think of the Me Too movement? Oh yeah, when people say I got a car, I'm like, oh, I said me too. Oh, when people say you got a plane, I say me too. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
And he was dead ass.
Floyd's a fucking sandball.
Oh man,
on some bullshit.
All right. Let's try to stay on code today. Hold on. Hold on.
Also,
so we talked about the Andrade thing already.
I didn't speak on it.
You did. You said
you talking about the press conference.
Go ahead. Take your time. Go ahead.
This nigga told him to take his time.
Take your time.
All night.
No, I just thought it was funny.
Let by the rifle go. What you thought?
But honest to God, if I'm gonna give something off that other than how funny it was.
No, don't be like, I remember time. You know, like Andrade, we was thinking. Don't do that shit. We get you time.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. If anything, I'm gonna get from that. I think his trainer or whatever it was, his manager shouldn't have spoke his out of turn. He should. His dad. I'm sorry. He shouldn't have spoke out, because as soon as he started speaking out, that's when it was like, nah, you got to get up out of here, bro. Like, that's because at least Canelo could have said a few words with him, with Andrade, to where it would have been good media. It would have been like, yeah, we could have got it. But his dad, as soon as his dad started being like, you avoid him at 154, 160, 160. All right, like, you got to get out, bro.
He should have walked up to him like Laura did. Should have smacked him in the back of his neck like a cheese, like pow. That's what I would do. I would have smacked him.
Yeah, he need to make Canelo angry. Canelo was smiling, laughing at his face, man.
I smacked him in the pocket, pow. Like,
he said, "Bro, you don't fight nobody."
That shit was funny.
Canelo need to do more interviews in English, man.
He said,
"Who did Rocky Fielding fight?" He's like,
"Who I fight?" He said, "You're a terrible fighter."
No. What was so funny? They was like, "Who have you beat?" And then he was like, "Who am I fighting?" He like he was so appalled. He was like, "The nerve of Demetrius Andrade."
No. He said what happened was he said, "Who do I?" He thought Demetrius said, "Who did I fight?" He said, "No, I'm Rocky Fielding. Rocky Fielding." Like, come on, man.
He said, "You want the payday."
He should do more interviews in English, man.
No, and then they call him a Mexican coon, dog. He can't do that. That's why you don't speak it.
Yeah, that's why he do it to keep on code, kind of.
Yeah.
Canelo really don't want to fight Andrade, but he got a good reason. Like,
here we go.
I have nothing to take from you. He's not fighting at 60 no more. You can't take it from him.
But he was going up to 68. That's what people forget. He was going up to 68.
Yeah.
Canelo got in the middle. Go ahead.
But he should have fought him in 2019 at 160.
At 54 too.
No, yo, CJ.
Hold on. At 54, hold on.
For Liam Smith, right?
Yeah, because they stripped him and then he fought Liam Smith after he beat Liam Williams. He should have fought him at 54.
Yeah, but what I mean is the last opportunity was 2019 when he fought Kovalev, because that could have been undisputed.
Yeah, good point.
I get that. I feel like it's one of those situations where Canelo just cutting corners. You just think Demetrius Andrade is a long fight, man. Like, I can't be bothered for that shit. That shit is long. When you fight fighters like him, man, like you're gonna be challenged. And sometimes he just ain't up to fight him like that.
Imagine if he deal with a Triple G with athleticism.
Nah, Triple G with athleticism. If Triple G had athleticism, we wouldn't be talking about the times that he controversially won.
Man, I don't believe.
Do you think him versus Danny Jacobs would be more decisive victory for Triple G?
It would.
Wait, who?
What do you mean?
I said Triple G.
I'm saying. Yeah, he said Triple G with athleticism. I said a lot of the fights that we fought that were controversial that he should have lost, it would have been more decisive in Triple G's way.
Okay.
If he had athleticism.
Yeah. I mean, Triple G is not really bad on athleticism at all. He's just really his defense is just trash. That's his biggest thing. So it's
you want.
Kell Brook didn't do nothing to him if he had athleticism, man.
Let me get to the chat real quick. Silver Surfer, Derevchenko, he ain't no journeyman. Canelo, I mean, I can't say Canelo fought for loss. But salute, bro. Been a minute. Caught a lot. Appreciate Sugar Short. What's going on? Saunders, a fake gypsy. My cat, more gypsy than him. Damn. Rodriguez, Sam, gypsy, us. 54 is garbage. The best fighter, Jamel. And his last 4 punch with KO before he fought him.
You tripping. Man, like, get out of this, man. Come on, man. But tell him to click the link, man.
Steve
that's kind of harsh. I wouldn't go that far and saying 54 garbage.
What division is good to Silver Surfer? That's what I want to know.
Matt Porcott got KO in 2 rounds. No, he didn't. He
was hurt.
You didn't know what's the fight. He didn't know what's the fight.
Silver Surfer.
He didn't know what's the fight.
Hey, you want to know what's funny? You want to know what's funny? If you actually talk about the guys that at 154 and being like they bums, you'll be like, oh, well, he lost to this guy. Or like, a recent champion. Or well, he lost to this guy, another top 10 champion. Or well, he lost to this guy. Like, bro, like, come on. Like, what do you?
Probably because they ain't got no Mexicans in there. That's probably why he mad.
Like, it's kind of like this, right? Like, let's say
in 54.
Yeah,
you know how you get in those arguments where people straw man you. They'll be like, "Oh well, Rosario, he didn't even defend the belt." I'm like, obviously, because he got beat by a good guy. Like you know how they straw man you. I'm like, bro, like you just grasping that straw just to make your argument right. Like he lost to a good guy. You already knew Jamel was good. So what did you think was going to happen when he fought Rosario?
He said 47 to 35 is good weight classes. Stop.
No, well, John, the problem with what he's saying is he's saying weight classes that nobody's fought nobody.
Fact. 17 from Lopez.
Nah, don't take Silver Surfer serious after that 54 comment.
Yeah.
47, like who's fought anybody at 47, bro?
He said no, he was injured versus Ronald Ellis. He got injured for Cordoba too. And Buddy with the girl, Ivy talking with the walkie-talkie. He's talking about Dr. Blitt. He's talking about what's his name? Battle Rifle. Andrade is overrated and would have a chance against Canelo. Would have no chance. I wouldn't say he had no chance, but shout out to Claudia.
There's no such thing as no chance in a fight.
Oh, if you pull him out Najee, you need a knockout. There's no chance.
No chance. No chance. Like Vince McMahon theme song.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if you can't punch, you got to get a knockout. Like if a guy came into a fight with Canelo cannot punch, he can't punch. He ain't got no chance. He got to get a knockout.
All right, but that ain't this. Andre got power. It
was that last night.
No. Talk about Andrade though.
No, not talking about Billy Joe last night. I said it was that last night.
Yeah,
they had him down on them cards.
Here's the thing: you don't need to beat good competition to establish you have power. But I just haven't seen enough to attest that Andrade just has power. Like,
no, bullshit. It's bullshit. Power. Yeah, because he dropped Cordoba he dropped Cordoba hard as fuck, and Danny Jacobs was struggling. He supposed to be a puncher.
No. I'm saying Andrade.
He dropped motherfuckers. He dropped a couple people.
He did drop Cordoba, and Danny Jacobs did.
He dropped Liam Smith twice too.
When did Andrade fight?
That wasn't Korobov. That was Saluki.
No, I'm saying it was Saluki. I said Saluki.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry about that.
He dropped. And that's after Danny Jacobs struggled versus him.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, here's my thing. My biggest. I know you might think this is crazy, but I just think this guy legitimately is a big guy and can take a lot of hits. My biggest claim to his power was a while ago, and that's when he fought. What's the big guy who stopped? Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. Yeah, that was probably his best. I was like, yeah, this guy got some power. But after that, I was just like,
what you talking about? He hold on. He KO'd Willie Monroe. Hold on. He KO'd Arthur Kova, unlike Billy Joe. He drops a look. He can punch. He just don't have a killer instinct.
Andrade be trying to get some rounds. He don't have to finish fight a lot.
You go ahead, Beko.
Knocked out Billy Monroe or Willie Monroe.
Yeah, Billy Joe didn't.
He don't have to finish people.
Andrade just don't got that second gear.
No, and he has terrible balance. He has terrible balance too.
Hold on. We went on from talking about a second battle rifle. This nigga got to take us for 10 minutes, bro.
See,
that's my fucking man. Yeah, I seen Demetrius Andrade.
Whatever.
According to the celestial,
I seen Demetrius Andrade. I said Demetrius Andrade at Chica's barbecue one day, man. I'm like, man, that motherfucker can't punch, man.
Look.
He got sausage ribs.
CJ, he got the sausage rib special and the milkshake. And I said, since when they serve milkshakes here? And I thought, maybe I can get myself a milkshake. I was in the mood for a strawberry milkshake. When I went up to order, they said, oh, no, brother, that is a special. That's the Demetrius Andrade special. We're going to give you a strawberry lemonade instead. And that's why I picked Canelo Alvarez to win the fight.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Does anybody
Go ahead.
let me ask y'all a question. Does anybody think realistically that Canelo or Charlo will end up fighting what's that boy's name? The one that crashed the conference?
Nope.
No.
Hey,
Hold on. We asking this, will you think Canelo or would you say Canelo Demetrius Andrade will fight Canelo?
No, Canelo or Charlo will fight Andrade. No, we do not.
No chance.
No.
Yeah, at all? Neither. Okay.
Canelo got a better chance. I think Canelo will fight him before Jamal will. Jamal shook when you say Demetrius Andrade.
Ronnie Schmidt said we ain't checking for him. He ain't did, man.
What he got? What kind of sneakers that nigga wearing? Oh, look, he got Reeboks. Some niggas don't wear Reeboks.
That nigga do be tripping though.
I don't fight niggas with dreads.
Think about it.
Hey, the commentators be hella nervous to ask him questions.
Fred was like, "Can I get an interview?" Hell no, nigga, I don't do no fucking interviews, nigga.
What's the bald dude who be doing the interviews? The bald guy.
Barbershop conversation.
No.
The show, right?
No, the other guy.
Bald niggas in the boxing community, bro.
You remember?
Yeah.
What's the he has? Okay, I think his name is Brian. Maybe it's not Brian.
Custer.
Yeah, Brian Custer. Why the heck did he?
He ain't bald headed. Oh, the black guy.
He bald headed.
Okay, so I think he took it a little too easy on Jamal in the interview, because usually he'll get to like the nitty gritty questions. He's like, "Who you fighting?" And then Charlie was like, "We gotta find out."
Did you see how that nigga was answering the questions though? I would take it easy too.
I didn't want to get you out.
Hold on, Rob. I'm gonna get your comment. Rob, I think. Damn, Dr. Blick. Shit,
yo, Dr. Blick.
I think. Hold on, Rob Rodriguez. I think Andrade has the same issue as Bud has, the lack of fan base support due to letter crew down at them and uplifting fighters like Errol Spence Jr. and the Charlos. This shit hurt. I mean, they in the same Olympic or amateur class.
Nah, it's not the same as Bud.
Yeah, it is.
Eddie Hearn will ship that nigga over to anybody.
Oh, that's a fact. Every time he say he got a counter for Showtime, they never counter back.
Eddie Hearn
back laughing. Who was that in the back? Battle rifle?
Somebody.
No, that's my
Happy
background.
Happy Mother's Day. You got a baby, don't you, Banco? Yeah, he do. Happy Mother's Day.
She up here running around now.
Yeah. You got a girl?
Yeah.
Pray for you, brother. Pray for you. I pray for you.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to worry about till she turned 13, nigga. But I pray for you. I pray for you.
You don't got kids, CJ?
Don't worry about what I got. No, I have no biological kids.
We gonna be on this Kevin Samuels up here while she going.
Yeah, I got stepdaughter. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you better get a gun. I told you to bring her back from homecoming at 9:40. Sorry, it starts at 9:30. Bring her back at 9:15, 9:45, little nigga.
You seen how Umar talked about him
recently. He's just a hater. He's just a hater. I ain't got time to talk about
Umar fake, man.
Hold on, I ain't trying to entertain that nigga.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question.
It better not be Dr. Umar Kevin Samuel style.
Nah, I don't talk about that bullshit. I'm cool.
All
right. So when we gonna see Andrade fight somebody that Eddie Hearn won't keep hiding from him? Because the man got a lot of options over there. He ain't fight shit.
No, the fighters don't want to fight him. Eddie Hearn be trying to make the fights.
He probably offering good ass. He offered Jamal $10 million. He turned it down.
Eddie Hearn need to get on that Dana White shit with these niggas. Like, yo, if you don't do it, you ain't fighting until 15.
He can't.
He can't do that to people on the other side, though. And Triple G, they've been trying to make him fight people. That's why.
Yo,
they forced him to fight
Demenchenko. Let Andrade go get Murata or something. Like, help this
shit.
man.
I wouldn't mind seeing Andrade fight Benavidez, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be. You got to go up and fight Benavidez or Caleb Plant.
He's supposed to fight Chris Eubanks this year or something. That'll help him.
What y'all thinking about Caleb Plant? I think he's kind of overrated. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. He looked like he got skill, but he should have got that other cat
that he was fighting. I don't even remember that motherfucking name. The
Caleb
ball dude.
Caleb
He
Truex.
should have got his ass out of there.
But that's not every fight. That's not. You can say about 1,000 Floyd fights he didn't get motherfuckers out there he's supposed to.
Well, here's the thing. Caleb Truex is actually a pretty cagey fighter. He's not really somebody people just stopping left and right.
He's a battle testing guy. He's a tough dude.
Yeah. Didn't he beat the brakes off James DeGale?
But
not really. But
he did. He
fucked
him
James
up.
DeGale ass.
He fucked it. But
every
fighter. Hold on, Doctor. By the way, every fighter ain't got the killer instinct though. Did Floyd finish niggas? My hand. That's why I didn't get the stoppage. My hand. I ain't trying to hear that. Every fighter ain't. But the fight to beat Canelo. This is my question now. What y'all think about Canelo and Caleb Plant?
Can I go first?
I told you he gonna get blitzed.
Canelo.
Canelo gonna get his ass.
You just made me stutter.
Can I go first?
Hold on, you go first. I'm gonna mute everybody. Oh, not except for you, Kobe. My bad.
Yeah, but
then we go Banco, and then after that we
battle rifles last. But like I said last week, the whole Canelo versus Caleb Plant thing, like I just don't, like me and CJ been saying, I just don't see. I don't know if Caleb Plant could take Canelo's shot. Like we know Caleb Plant got all the skills and the intangibles. He probably gonna give Canelo the same type of trouble. But when it comes back to him, whatever's coming back, I don't know if he could take the steam back. So to be honest, styles make fights. I actually see Caleb Plant get dropped against Canelo.
Hold on. I gotta read you something real quick. Hold on. Before somebody talk. Hold on. 1 minute. Come on. Hold on. I can't find it. Oh, here you go. My bad, I missed it. But basically, Caleb Plant said, "I'm not getting." He said, "You got to kill me in the ring." Basically, that's what he said. Same thing Billy Joe said. I feel like, unlike Billy Joe, I feel like he's willing to get knocked the fuck out, and he probably will get knocked the fuck out. I like Caleb Plant, one of my favorite fighters to watch. I like his style, but I really just don't see. So where's the downgrade? What's the downgrade with him and Billy Joe? Where he's downgraded?
I just think it's I don't know if he has the chin to that can hold up to Canelo.
Billy Joe fights at a better pace.
But if you can control the pace, does it really matter?
True.
But go ahead, Banco. Hold on. Go ahead, Banco.
Man, I already, I'm picking Canelo for that. Like you said, I don't think Caleb.
How?
Oh, because I don't think Caleb Plant got enough experience. Personally, I guess what's the last one? Uzakagi? I can't even say them dudes' names. Truex and them.
Uzakagi just let us fight.
Yeah, like that's good, but he needs somebody else at 168 that make me say he got a better chance. But I know from a lot of these dudes, they don't know how to, like, one thing I don't like Triple G always calling him a bum, but I mean his one style that he did know where Abel Sanchez would just come forward, and that gave Canelo some problems. And I'm seeing a lot of these dudes that like to move around and stuff, not getting on their front foot enough fighting Canelo, when that's going to be one of their advantages, especially most of them are taller and bigger than him, and yet they kind of give him a way to fight.
Yeah, Floyd ran down on him. Truth be told.
Yep. And last night show you he can't cut the ring off, just walking around trying to act like he got good head movement.
And when Billy Joe Billy Joe pressed forward, Canelo didn't know what to do.
Yep, stop and reset.
Yep. Dr. Blicky with the sticky.
Yo.
So sticky.
So I got Canelo being Caleb.
How?
Caleb Plant's gonna need to be more.
How?
He's not aggressive. He's not aggressive enough.
KO decision, split decision, robbery.
I got him beating him late.
Okay. Go ahead.
Anybody else who hasn't spoken on it?
No, Dr. Blick just eating. Go ahead. Oh, he stopped. Okay.
Blicky with the stick. He stopped eating.
Dr. Sean, go ahead. What you think about Caleb Plant and Canelo? How he win and your opinion? All right, he ain't there. Henry.
Yo.
Who you got? Caleb Plant, Canelo. How?
Canelo got. I'm going with Canelo by TKO. I think he gonna blitz him. Caleb Plant really don't got that dog in him to come kick his ass for 36 minutes. So I think Canelo gonna eventually get it there and get the knockout.
All right. Battle rifle. It's the sophistication of constipation and the approximation of the longitude and longitude.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. My answer is real lengthy, so get ready. So here's the thing. I think Caleb Tree has actually got really good skill. For me personally, best job in boxing, hands down. The thing is, the dude cuts very easily. It's the thing is he cuts very easily. When he fought with Tazi, he got cut on both of his eyes. So the thing is, I'm looking at it from this perspective. That if a guy like Uzkatagi can get at you and put both cuts on top of your head, and the thing is, Uzkatagi, like, not saying he's a bad fighter, but I'm just putting it where it is. If he can do this to you, then I can't really see Canelo not doing the same thing. I think he is going to get cut by Canelo. He's going to get stopped because Canelo just hits too hard, and then the thing is him just walking Caleb down right to the ropes and then hitting him where he X's out, something like that. I know Caleb Plant is going to give him a good fight. I legitimately feel that way. I know a lot of people have seen the Billy Joe Saunders fight, and I haven't seen that one all the way through, so I might have to go check that one out. But for me personally, just from not looking at the Billy Joe Saunders, I'm going to say he's going to put up the best fight against Canelo in recent memory, unless people want to say something like somebody else did it before he did.
So let me ask y'all a question before we move on. Like, what make y'all think he ain't got dog? Just because, you know, I mean, what? I mean,
he got dog. He got dog. It's just not.
I don't think he don't got dog. I just don't.
That's what y'all saying. Y'all testing his toughness. Y'all saying he got dog.
I just don't. I really just think he gonna get. I think that Canelo go sleeping. Go catch him with something with sleeping. I think Caleb Plant got dog in him, but I just think that he gonna get caught.
Henry.
Here we go. The reason why I said I don't think he got that dog in him is because I don't feel that he'll stay aggressive enough to hit Canelo Alvarez clean and be dominant on him all night to get this W. Because we already know how these Canelo judges give it up. So that's why I think he won't win the fight. But I do think Canelo will knock him out because Canelo load up on everything, even the fucking jab. So I'm going with Canelo by knockout because Plant isn't dominant enough all fight.
Let me make a thing for. Let me make a chase for Plant. He do punch harder than Billy Joe.
Yeah,
he can't punch.
I agree.
I didn't talk about
that. I'm just saying.
And it looked like Billy Joe was sitting down and stuff. He was trying to make sure.
I was just gonna say Caleb Plant has all the tools. I just don't know if he has the mentality.
Okay, I agree with that.
Here's my thing though. I think he has dog in him. It's just that wear and tear is going to get at him eventually. I think he's going to get stopped on his feet personally. Maybe I'm wrong. I think he's going to get stopped on his feet. He might get dropped, but I think he's going to get stopped on his feet. I know about Dr. Blake wanting to quit, like, but I'm saying I think it's going to catch up to him eventually. Go ahead.
Can I add something too? Can I add something real quick? Another thing with Caleb Plant, he's never been on that stage before either. What the biggest crowd he's been in front of was his home crowd. Like, that Canelo atmosphere might get into his mind too. So I don't know if him being on that platform as well, that might play a mental effect with him, and he might just not be in the moment. He just might be in the ring going through the motions. Play a part into the fight.
Hey, how tall is Caleb Plant? Like 5'11". Okay. So he got the advantage in the fight on the outside.
But you think too, it's just some of the dudes that fight Canelo, they find a way to lose. Shout out to Reggie. What's going on?
True. That's what I'm saying.
That's fair.
Hold on. Reggie said Dallas got some trash seafood.
They ain't got no beaches down there, right? So they got no oceans in Dallas.
Right.
I mean, it depends on what he used to.
Yeah, I think this. If Benavidez and Canelo wasn't at 168, Caleb Plant, it's a good chance he could be undisputed.
The crazy thing is too, I think that he could be Benavidez. I just think that the Canelo thing. I just think that Canelo is a better fighter, and the styles.
If everything equal, would he be him? As far as the judges, if everything equal.
No.
Okay. Let me say this.
If everything equal, he could just box and try to get to the win without
worrying. He would still lose.
He's still beating these dudes.
If everything's equal, he has a great chance to beat Canelo. A greater chance than he does now.
Well, obviously, but
greater chance than BJS.
But do you think guys going to Canelo? Do you think guys going to the Canelo fight and be like, I need a knockout?
No.
If I get the knockout,
don't fight like it.
I know two people that
don't fight like it.
I know two people like that.
Harry?
I know two fighters that'll think like that, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be Jamal Charlo if he comes up, or Benavidez, because that's his only way to win.
I doubt Jamal Charlo was thinking that, but
yes, he do. That's how he fought versus Corey. What you talking about?
CJ,
I say Jamal. I agree.
CJ, a lot of these
nah,
fighters
I don't agree.
Hold on. Why you don't agree with Charlo?
I think Charlo just knows what he is as far as he's the taller guy. He's just going to be keeping him at the end of that jab and then picking him apart.
He know he can't win the decision, bro.
He gonna try and steamroll.
He gonna try to blitz his ass. He gonna
he ain't like Danny Jacobs.
Battle Rifle, you don't realize Charlo don't got them feet on him to be doing what you just said. He's a plotter. He's coming to hit you. He's coming to do that.
So what do you think he was trying to do with Devrenchenko?
He's a different fighter.
Devrenchenko is a different fighter.
Well, I'm just trying to mention. I'm mentioning. Well, get what I'm saying. I'm just mentioning a fighter. A recent memory. He was
clearly trying to hurt Devrenchenko too.
I'm just naming. I'm naming a recent fighter who comes to mind being shorter. So I'm just saying, like, I think he just likes to keep these guys out. Like, he likes to keep them stretched out and whatnot.
It's not the height; it's the skill and the ability. That Devrenchenko and Canelo don't got nothing in common except that they're orthodox fighters. That's the whole
I don't think Charlo fights like that, though. Charlo's not. I don't think he's the type of guy.
What we're saying is, Charlo has the mentality to be aggressive.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, right.
Charlo will rather get stopped than lose a decision, bro.
He showed it versus Mike Korobov.
Yeah,
true.
That's what Mike Korobov was beating his ass, though. Let's be honest now.
No,
beating the ass.
Yeah.
Why do we keep going back to that fight?
Like, why are we doing that?
Because we can, because he lost that motherfucker. It's my show, and he lost.
No, BoxRec difference.
I'm make Chris Rec. Good fella Rec.
No,
no, you lost to.
I'm gonna have robbery RW or something.
We gotta. I don't know if y'all are the same opinion, but we gotta give our props to Caleb Plant though. Caleb Plant, probably one of the best stylistic fighters in the game.
They were saying last night that Eddie didn't sound too confident. I'm gonna go pull it up. Y'all handle the show.
Wait, hold on. You said what about Caleb Plant?
They said the fight wasn't gonna happen because Eddie Hearn. He said it was not gonna happen because something about Eddie Hearn said. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a minute.
He's. I'd say it like this. I think he's probably one of the best pure boxers we got in the game.
I agree.
The dude footwork on point, jab on point. I think he had probably the best jab in boxing. Head move on point. He has a very, very good right hand.
He'd be a star if Bob Arum had him.
Punch placement. Oh yeah, if Bob Arum
punch placement.
First thing Bob Arum would tell him is, I need you to drop the hippity hoppity look, put on a suit, and be a clean cut white boy. That's what he would tell him, and he'd be a star.
He'd say, go hang out with Josh Taylor.
Yeah. He would have him. He would have, instead of it being called, it would be called the Friday show would be called Caleb and Max on Boxing on ESPN. That's what it would be called. He would have him on ESPN every Friday. He would be a staple on TV.
Okay, so if y'all do you really think Eddie Hearn's gonna stop Canelo from going undisputed? And this is Eddie Hearn.
Nah, I don't think Eddie Hearn. I don't think Eddie Hearn. I feel like Eddie Hearn feels like Canelo could be anybody.
I just think Eddie Hearn is saying that bullshit because his deal with Canelo ended last night, and Canelo's really a free agent right now. He don't have no dealings with what goes on, so I feel like he just wants a piece of the pie.
He could afford Yildirim on any network right now. He pulled up for Eddie. Trust me.
But I think Canelo gonna fight Caleb Plant. It's a more winnable fight for him. He don't want to go through some dude that could just move like Billy Joe, but it's way better than Billy Joe and got more power than Billy Joe. He don't want to have to go through that. Floyd probably still live in his head right now. Honestly,
I don't think Floyd lives in his head.
I think so. He can always bring him up. Oh, I'll knock him out in his prime.
Yeah, to be honest, that's the most popular person that he ever fought. That's because they're asking.
I mean, they ask him, but think about it though. Think if that's the case, he would fight more movers and then disprove everybody what he say.
No, but you know how fighters are, man. Fighters be saying that they can beat someone and still not fight them.
Basically, hold on.
Mayweather's not from Floyd Mayweather is he's from 130, bro. Like who right now in 68 was at 130 as a grown man? Nobody. So he's never gonna fight somebody that's used to moving this much and punching at that pace. So people talk about Floyd because Floyd's the most popular person he ever fought. But he don't start that shit. He don't come out and say, yo, F Floyd this month, man. I wish he was 30. I'll knock him out. Nah, he don't do that. They give him the opportunity.
But Eddie Hearn didn't really say nothing much. That wasn't nothing. He just said that it sounded like Caleb Plant wasn't talking much about Canelo in the interview.
Man, I think I was thinking of like start my channel or doing some like fighter breakdowns. I'm gonna make a video about how to beat Canelo.
That's gonna be a 15-minute video, bro. You're gonna divert off the conversation many
Shut
times.
up,
He gonna get into astrology. He gonna talk about birthdays,
geometry.
That nigga gonna talk about geometry.
He's a Gemini, and the Gemini gave him the hardest time.
He gonna get into numerology. Well, he was born in 26, and then when you invert 2 and 6
numerology.
Numerology. He gonna get a numerology. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 times 2 is 12. Now, when you combine those two numbers and then you look at the parameters of each punch, you can see that this is the way to beat Canelo after.
That's gonna be
all right. Let's go. All right. Let's talk about who got the best chance to beat Canelo.
Benavidez.
Bivol.
At 68.
Benavidez in the conversation. If you say Bivol's in the conversation, then obviously Bivol Washington.
Wait. If we're talking about 168, I would pick Caleb Plant over Benavidez. Honest to God.
Benavidez aggression. He had the size. If he don't get weight drained, he rehydrating hella big.
Nah, man. Benavidez would probably get beat.
Benavidez, to me, the way he punched with bad intentions. I'm sorry.
And he's there for the trading.
And he got hands.
Here's my thing. Benavidez ain't knocking out Canelo. He would give him a good fight. He would hurt him.
He gonna have to knock him out. He gonna throw volume, bro.
As much as I really like Benavidez, his defense is terrible and his stamina isn't all that good either. So that's probably gonna.
CJ, that reminds me.
Hold on, his stamina not that good. He been going crazy on the stamina.
Yeah, well, and guess what? His defense ain't really had to be crazy because he be throwing 14-shot combos.
And whether you saying he was on that juice when he fought Ronald Gabriel the second time, CJ?
Of course, he
ain't been tired.
And he ain't been, listen, he like his orange juice fresh squozy.
Yo, CJ, that reminds me. Didn't Danny Jacobs rehydrate super heavy against Canelo?
He was on the track. He lost to Gabriel Rosado. Let's not talk about Danny Jacobs.
Hey man, I don't know. What about him fighting? Was it Joe Joyce? Who he supposed to be fighting?
Joe Smith Jr.
Joe Smith Jr. My bad.
He fight Joe Joyce. He going to sleep.
What was that video you put out? What was that video you put out? Joe Smith could fight somebody at 168. Or
did you watch the fucking video?
No, I went down there, but I was busy.
Give me a clip.
I was at work.
Eddie Hearn said he's trying to make Joe Smith Jr. versus David Benavidez.
Man, that's wow. I'm trying to think, man.
What about Zordo Ramirez then?
I mean, we could do anybody from 75 to 54. We talking about beating Canelo.
Oh,
yo,
they were saying he ducked Ramirez. People were saying he ducked Ramirez.
CJ.
75.
Hold on. You said what, Henry?
I said if you gonna mention 75, then I'm going with the unified champ to beat Canelo.
Benavidez.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I said last night, I think Bivol got the best chance anybody.
Yeah, I got Bivol. Even though he didn't look good against Richards was actually Richards was actually fighting pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie.
But it was more. If Bivol fought, better be putting him to bed.
But it's a different fight though.
I'm going with the guy that retired a bit, that gave him his first loss, and then retired. And then he retired.
The man said, "Yo, I'm good. I don't want this.
He said, I want to fight." He said, "Listen, I want to go work at BJ's instead. I'm done with boxing."
It's the style. I think Bivol just got the foot movement and hand speed in the body.
Yeah, Bivol can put, man. That dude can box, man. So I think.
I was gonna say, so CJ, since you hired Chris Eubank trading with Roy Jones, how many fights does he need to fight to challenge Canelo?
About 3.
Chris Jones Jr.
3.
I say 7.
He look decent in there, getting them rounds in. I wouldn't put him in there with Andrade right now. I'll give him somebody else.
Honestly, God, I don't know if they styles interact with each other. Yeah, he's doing the Roy Jones pity pat jab with the flick.
It worked.
But I don't. I mean, he looked good, but I don't know if their styles are really. They're intertwined. They're intertwined really well. I think
it's working with the stuff he's taking. He's using his jab more. He's not falling into shots. Because before he used to fall into shots. Like he used to know how to fight, know how to start off with the jab. Now he's starting off with the jab.
Well, here's the thing. You don't have to land your jab to have an effective one. Like I know it's some. I know, and I'm not debating you. I'm just saying. Like I'm just stating that. I think the thing is what he's doing. Like he's just trying to set up his power shots. But here's my thing, though. It just like I said, his style feels very weird than it did before. And Chris Eubank always had a weird style. But I don't know if their styles were just interchanged like so good. Like I don't know, man. Like maybe
I've
helping him out.
I've watched a lot of Chris Eubank Jr. No, you can say.
No, I'm saying time he get hit, he gonna revert back to what he used to do. Like he
but one thing about Chris Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about Chris Eubank Jr. A lot of people. No, I said the one thing about Chris Eubank Jr. that a lot of people seem to forget is all the 2 times he's lost are against people that are movers. The 5 times he's looked good is when people come at him. He loves it when people come at him. He fights a lot better when people come at him. He can't fight movers.
The guy has excellent combination punching, but the thing is, I'd say me personally, we have to see him in more fights, honestly, because it takes a while for a trainer's work to really go into full effect. Like we didn't expect what's the name to pull it right out the hat against Virgil Valdez, but he did. So it takes a couple of fights for to push that full effect in play with Adrian Broner. So
true.
I would have liked to see Jamal Charlo go up against Eubanks, to be honest.
Eubanks hit the race on his
I feel like that would be a good fight up until it lost because someone getting knocked out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like so I'd really like to see Chris Eubank.
What do you think about Earl versus Canelo at 60?
That fight's gonna happen.
He would get his you seen the Jason out of Manhattan.
Well, what if he strong there? He could take the punch.
So only way I
so nobody seen Jason out of Manhattan.
Hold on, I know the black guy punching him and shit. Was that the one? What you think? Look, if he can take this, go ahead.
I'm saying so. All he got to do is what Trinidad didn't do when Trinidad moved up. He got to beat some people Canelo beat, and then I say, you know what, he got a chance. If not, if he goes straight to fight Canelo, then I don't think he got a chance to beat him. But he got a style to beat him. But as far as him getting acclimated to 160.
But even Trinidad moved to 154 first.
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he went to 160 and fought Bernard, career was never the same.
That jump between 140 and 160 and him fighting somebody like a Yildirim, that's still a tough fight for him.
Oh my Lord.
I don't know what y'all think. What y'all think?
Y'all think like 180, 185. So I mean, he might be.
That nigga was walking around at 200 at one point. That nigga
he walked around at 200. He walked around at 220 of them pounds was vodka.
Y'all, we come on now. We got a fight coming up. Errol Spence,
Rocky walks around at 200 pounds.
But hold up, y'all. We got a fight coming up. Errol Spence, Rocky Fielding. Who wins?
Errol Spence.
Earl.
Really?
I don't know about that, man.
Earl.
Rocky Fielding, a big dude.
Earl.
Who has Rocky Fielding fought?
You don't need. You see the size of him, bro.
Everybody. So who got Earl? Who got Rocky?
Earl.
I got Earl.
But you
so we got 2.
You said what?
You think it's knock him out?
The chat said he got Earl. Grade A. Hey,
I'm just saying. Canelo weight drained him for a reason.
Man, I don't know, man. I think, man, he hasn't fought no 168. Man, that's 3 weight classes, man. Like, God.
Bring Rocky Fielding ass down, then.
Why is he gonna go down?
Cause Earl the A side, like y'all.
All Earl need is a bottle of Jack Daniels before he walk out.
Oh my God, he's going sweet. He said Silver Surfer
J, man, definitely.
Jack Daniels 5-0 against him, bro.
Silver Surfer says this isn't any more legacy fight for Canelo than Amir Khan.
Yeah, Amir Khan was just for the highlight reel.
Well, this kept Amir Khan was piecing Canelo up for he stayed too long, got caught.
Just be honest, man. Amir Khan piecing everyone up for the most part until he gets stopped.
Nah, he never pieced up Bud from.
That's the only one. Up and Bud, he piecing everyone up until he gets stopped.
Yeah. He was kind of competitive with Bud for a little bit.
He was piecing up. What's his name? Danny Garcia.
Oh, he was fucking Danny up.
Danny Thomas
It ain't hard to piece Danny up, man.
The way he dropped, he thought he had a taser. That's how he dropped.
Because when people,
he's not getting up, Jim.
I was watching that fight. We about to go to the club. I said, let me go ahead before we go out. Let's watch this Daddy fight. I'm like, Daddy get his ass whooped. I'm like, Daddy get his ass. Let me turn it. And you hear boom. You're like, oh shit.
Hey, let me say this though. For all them people that was talking about something, I don't know what Spence gonna do against the car crash. Danny Garcia, I like, bro, y'all not fooling me. I know what Danny Garcia is. You were getting pieced up by Sean Porter. You was getting pieced up by Keith Thurman. Like y'all not fooling me with this crap, bro. Like bro, like you're not gonna fool me with this, bro. Errol Spence is definitely beating the brakes. I said he was gonna beat him on decision. I said he wasn't gonna stop him. I said that.
High class gatekeeper for the big fighters.
Damn.
You're right.
The only thing about that, his ass went by Jordan Ennis.
And some people were saying he was getting beat up. Some people said he was getting beat up by Zab Judah. So I'm just like y'all not fooling me with this, bro. I just know he has a chin, so I know he ain't gonna get knocked out by Hero. That was my whole thing.
If he fight Herrera and Lamont Peterson, giving Danny problems.
Hold on, I'll tell you this. They better leave fucking Jordan Ennis alone.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Better fight or get out. Fight or vacate.
And if Danny ever fight Terrence Crawford, that's his.
No, you ain't about to come in here without no Ennis. Hold on. He ain't about to come in with no Ennis to fuck even work.
Nah, I'm about to come in there with it, man.
Sounds stupid. Ain't nobody fucking with Ennis.
Here's my thing. Man.
I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear my thing. The proclamation.
But listen.
Who? Just name a name.
Virgil gonna beat him.
Kick his ass out.
Get your ass out. Get your ass out of here. Bring your ass back, Battle Rifle. Bring your ass back.
Let me say this though. In my opinion though, and it's like,
dang, why you kidding me?
I said I was tell you this. Sean Porter, said that him and the other guys, they're not looking to fight. They're not gonna be looking to fight like a Jordan Ennis or Conor Ben because they see them as a step down and going backwards.
Damn right.
Damn right.
They should step up and go to 54.
No, they should fight each other. Get the hell up out of there. Solid Child, what's going on? Ricky Beavers, what's going on? He said they playing Duck Duck Goose with Bud too. Yeah, Bud. Yeah, if I Bud, man, I probably just go up.
I gotta say something about Ennis though, man. Listen. Once you establish yourself that you fight more than 20 fights and you ain't trying to fight none of the best, man, that's when I just like I don't care anymore.
What you mean? Nippy Lap's a solid fighter, man.
Listen.
Battle Rifle, what you smoked today?
Battle Rifle, who said that? When did you hear him say that? When did you hear that?
Yeah, Battle Rifle, you on that Zaza, huh?
Listen, just hear me for what I'm saying, right?
Did you hear him say that, bro? Say that?
No, he didn't say any of these things. Listen to what I'm saying. So you don't misquote me. Once you get 20 or so fights and you fight and you fighting as far as at 147, mate. This is my whole thing on 147. Once it's established that he ain't gonna really fight any of these guys anytime soon, I stopped caring because that's exactly what it is.
Battle Rifle, let me tell you something about Battle Rifle. How old is Jordan Ennis?
Hold on.
22?
Battle Rifle, let me tell you something about boxing. You ever heard of Marvin Hagler? He fought 49 fights before his title fight. 49.
But what people are forgetting, Jordan Ennis is
it's a good thing I didn't grow up when Marvin Hagler was coming up then because I probably would have been like.
Hold on, by the way, Michael Nunn had 36 fights I think before he won the title.
But get where I'm coming from. I'm talking about the promoters, bro. Well, listen, hold up. Can y'all just stop?
Let him talk. Go ahead.
Can y'all stop jumping to conclusions? I'm talking about this is from my perspective as a guy who's watching boxing. A guy who's watching boxing now, who's already tired of the waiting and whatnot. It's already established that yes, he is a good prospect, but he as far as this is concerned now, he's 20 fights in, and almost every good fight we could potentially put him in, it won't happen anytime soon.
Hold on. We didn't think they give him Sergey Lipin yet.
No, but listen though, I'm saying my reason for that is the reason I'm thinking right now is because I want to see these fights. So if we're not going to see any of those fights, like now or later, like I stop caring. That's my whole thing.
I get what you said, but he fought Lipin, yes. That's a step in the right direction, right?
Yeah, it's a step in the right direction, but I want to see.
Hold on. What if they come back? Hold on, pull up the list. What if they come back and say Jamal James, he beat him, or Abel Ramos, step in the right direction, right? It takes time. It's a progression.
I want to see him fight Jamal James next.
Wait, how many fights has Virgil Ortiz fought?
Like 14, 15.
But here's the thing: Virgil Ortiz has been fighting his way up through the ranks already. He's been doing that for like less time.
And Ennis is more active.
Hold on. Well, who he beat though?
Ennis is more active.
We gonna beat better. Hold on. Who he beat more than Sergey Lipiev? Who he beat better than Sergey Lipiev?
He got the Rose Code win. He got the Sammy Vargas win.
He's not better than Benavidez.
No, don't say Mauricio Hooker, man, please.
And don't say
Hooker's
not better than Benavidez.
Hold on.
How was Hooker not better than Benavidez? Explain that to me.
He's not better than Lipiev. Get out of here. Get out of here. That nigga got like 10,000. That nigga, he got 10 draws, nigga. Stop it.
10 draws. What you mean?
Yeah, hold on. Jerron Ennis turned pro in April 30th of 2016, right? Virgil Ortiz turned pro July 30th of 2016, and he got 10 more fights than him, bro.
More active, man.
Way more active.
Promoter, bro.
Yo, to be fair, Jerron Ennis almost scored as many fights as Errol Spence.
That's a fact.
They have the same amount.
Here's the thing, though. He got more names on his record than Jerron Ennis do.
Duh.
The promoter. 31 years old.
The promoter.
No. I'm comparing Virgil Ortiz and Ennis. That's what I'm comparing.
He got 10 more fights. He got 10 more fights. It's only a 3-month difference.
What names do Virgil Ortiz got on his record?
So let me finish and I'll tell you.
He asked you something. What names Virgil got that's so popular?
Bro, didn't you just hear me say like if you let me speak, I would say them?
Say it.
Okay, so he got the Roscoe. He still got the Sammy Vargas. He got the Hooker win.
Do it. Show it. Prove it.
Hold on. He got
Samuel Vargas.
He got Sacadado, Juan Carlos Sacadado. That's a good win. Roberto Ortiz, that's solid because he can punch. Jesus A. Valdez Barea, Mauricio Herrera, he destroyed him. Antonio Zorco, he just had moved up. Brad Solomon, he destroyed him. Samuel Vargas, he destroyed him. Maurice Hooker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got the better names. So the thing is, like, from my perspective as a guy, just looking at these boxes right now, I stopped caring because, like, the thing is, it's just established that he's just not going to get into these big fights I want to see, like, anytime soon. So, like, that's my reason for.
Wait, and battle rifle. So you think that Virgil Ortiz is going to get big fights that you want to see soon, in comparison to Jerron Ennis?
Actually, yeah, because I think it's a good chance that we might see him against like a like a Bud or a Danny. I mean, even then, here's the thing. Even then, like I don't think he would beat Bud, but I would love to see it. You know, like still, like I would love to see it.
I love to see it too.
Battle Rifle, let me ask you something. Who do you think has a better chance to fight a top tier name at welterweight? The person that's with all the welterweights but Bud, or the person that's on the zone alone? What do you think?
Well, he's PBC, Ennis.
He gets showcased on PBC.
But I mean, come on, like we really gonna see Jerron Ennis against Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Like, hasn't been any rumors or talks. Like, there hasn't been anything. Like, come on.
Sorry, Doctor.
This battle rifle. Before Lipinets lost to Ennis, he just had a title eliminator. Basically, he robbed Custio Clayton for the Errol Spence mandatory.
So exactly. So if
that's a good point.
If Jerron Ennis fights Custio Clayton and then fights Jamal James, his resume is better than Virgil Ortiz.
No, it still wouldn't be. It still wouldn't be. No, it wouldn't.
Yes,
he has the better win out of both.
But he already has the Hooker win. He has the World Score. Those are his best wins.
Shit.
Hooker
ain't shit.
Hooker was the reason Ramirez became unified.
Yeah, because he whooped his ass. Because he ain't shit.
That was Hooker's second fight at 147, though. That wasn't.
Let me tell you something about Rifle. Yeah, Lipinets only lost to Mikey Garcia, who was a pound for pound fighter. And then after that, went on a good run of beating a bunch of fighters. Jon Ennis completely destroyed him. That Hooker fight was competitive.
Was very competitive, and it was Hooker's first fight at 147, bro.
Second fight.
Before
my bad. Second.
But here's the thing: it was competitive. Virgil Ortiz was getting tatted up on the face. Let's not lie.
Hooker was talking shit to him while he was punching him.
Then he went down, baby. Your feet in the range, sweet, boom. Ready to let it go. Shimmy, Cocoa Puff. Wake up in the EMS. With the sleep. He went to sleep. Are you? Maurice, are you okay? Maurice, are you okay?
Okay.
Maurice?
Are you okay, Bo?
You've been hit by a smooth Mexican.
You've been struck by a smooth Mexican.
Hey, what round was they saying Hooker fucked up his arm?
Oh, shit, when he woke up in the EMS truck. Oh, my arm. Shit.
I think this is the big one, Elizabeth.
This is the big one. Ortiz, he just ain't, Hooker just ain't got no power.
Right. He really don't.
Ortiz's defense as well ain't that good.
See, Thomas Hearns was sweet because he was tall, long, he could punch. Like Paul Williams couldn't crack like that.
Right.
Paul Williams was gonna hit you with volume. Tommy Hearns, Tommy Hearns was turning left hook. Tommy Hearns hit the ring. That nigga fell face first. You ever see somebody get hit face first?
Yo, he went to bed.
Dead.
He went to bed. His whole body froze. Like somebody pressed the pause button.
Hold on. I say this before the shine go. I think I got more of a guarantee. I see Ortiz and Ennis than Bud and Spence.
I could agree.
Okay, can I? But I was trying to say this. Here's the thing. I was trying to say something. My dad called me, so that's why you didn't hear me. So the thing is, like, I don't think his resume would still be better.
Get your ass back home and do this grass. Yo, you ain't do the backyard battle rifle.
At 9 o'clock.
So let me get this straight about rifle. So you're saying, even if he fought all them people, what's his name? Ortiz's resume is still better. How?
What's all those people? I thought we were just establishing Jamal James.
What you think about Jamal James then? Versus, Ennis.
He's a good fighter. He as far as Ennis right now, that is a very good fighter on your list to have.
Who do you think Ortiz should fight next? Realistically,
that's it.
Him and Custio Clayton be a good fight.
Yeah, or Ellis. I don't know.
I would like to see Virgil Ortiz versus Qdoba, whatever.
That nigga ain't giving up that mandatory. He got the Earl Spence golden ticket. Look, Mom.
Just get his ass whooped.
No, but hold on. He can box though.
Yeah,
he can box.
He can box.
I know
what about Ellis?
Oh, you hear Ellis? But hold on, y'all see Bud did an interview on Bud did an interview on Kano Loco channel. He said Bud went disappeared when it was time to sign the contract.
Who said that?
Luis Collazo. He said, I don't know where he went. They couldn't find him. That shit was hilarious, though. Like,
okay. Yeah, but Luis Collazo been saying that for saying that about other welterweights.
Hey, I remember people to fight Bud. His arm just magically becoming a sling. Like, my arm. Look, my arm.
Did Showport magically get COVID?
He was
He recovered from COVID real quick.
No, he said that Al Haymon won't let him fight.
Oh. No, I saw in the place where he said he got on his podcast, he got COVID.
He said, I don't care. He said, I don't care if I get in trouble for this. That's what he said.
Sound like that's his daddy, bro.
No, that's Al, nigga. Kenny want that fight. Remember we talked about having Bud knuckled up in the back alley. That shit was hilarious. He said
I want Kenny versus Fred pay-per-view.
He said I smacked Adrian Broner. I spanked Adrian Broner already.
What?
Yeah, he said in the amateurs, he spanked him. Gave him a whoop.
Is there potential for Adrian Broner to get any more good fights?
Let's not talk about AB ever. That nigga owe me about $250.
AB can fight whoever he want to fight.
Owes you $250.
After his poor ass performances and them tickets that I spent in that payment.
Get him to fight Conor Beard. You can make your money.
Hold on. I'd rather see.
That's a good point.
I'd rather see Floyd and Adrian Broner fighting than him and Logan Paul.
Oh yeah,
I'd agree with that.
For sure.
That's a good point. That is a great. But you remember that fight was about to happen because you remember he called him out. That wasn't about to happen, but he just called him out. Like that was funny.
After he booked.
You can get
What
AB
is
to
that
fight.
noise?
I don't know, man. You can get AB to fight Conor Ben, man. Like, you can get your money from that.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, that's a good fight. Either Conor Ben,
AB should beat Conor Ben.
Conor Ben versus AB, or Conor Ben versus Marku. Those are some.
Conor Ben wants to fight Amir Khan.
I think AB versus. I was about to say. I think AB versus Amir Khan or somebody undercard is a big draw.
You think Amir Khan want to fight again?
I think that could be a main event.
Yeah, it could be a main event. You're right, Doc.
Yeah. You think Amir Khan want to fight again?
Amir Khan wants to fight again. He's looking for a big payday. A big payday.
He fought after he put on Bud.
He fought Billy Dibs after that.
Well, wasn't that exhibition? I swear that didn't go on his record.
It didn't. Let me see. It did, fool.
Yes, it did.
On his record. I'm pulling it up.
I just mentally didn't count that fight then.
Not to Blicky don't like none of the UK fighters. I don't like Blicky though.
Blicky with the stick, he want to be an American citizen so bad.
Come on.
No, what do you mean? Apparently, I'm a AJ fanboy, man.
Yeah.
Look, he fought
that
Billy
with
Joe.
pride.
Billy Dibs. 4th round knockout.
Guys at Trinity
did,
say
man.
he thinks Floyd gonna make a comeback.
Oh my, I had the wrong fucking shit out.
Against AB.
A real comeback and fight real fighters?
No, he you know.
Mom.
It's an exhibition.
I'm putting 1 pound. I'm on 1 pound on Logan Paul to stop Floyd.
Dr. Blick, be quiet. He said Virgil Ortiz versus Thurman. That's a good fight. Ortiz getting him out of there.
Get him out of there.
That'd be a good one. That'd be a real good one.
Keep Thurman on the fight no more.
Thurman in shape, man.
If you want to keep
Thurman
Thurman to fight him, you're gonna have to give him 15 for that.
You ain't lying. I need 20.
Yeah, he all about
Don't you want to fight Errol Spence now?
And I want your PPP loan, nigga. Yeah.
I need your PPP.
He got daughter now as well. He gonna need to make more money, man.
He said Floyd came back today. He beat Canelo. Nah, too much weight.
What do you mean
I would have
today?
said
Today? 40.
I would have talked about
Actually, yeah. A prime Canelo can never fight a prime Floyd. The weight difference is too big.
Floyd already beat that fool already as an old man. Let's stop talking about that bullshit.
Hey, can we talk about that?
Did you see the picture of how old Logan Paul was 10 years ago versus Floyd?
Yeah, I seen that. I will both of y'all ass. I will both of y'all. It's the same thing.
Can we talk about the?
You
Can
see
we talk
hair,
about the
man?
excellent?
He's here.
That's terrible.
Can we talk about the excellent masterclass and Jake Paul in promoting with the Floyd, the hat situation? Excellent masterclass. That was amazing.
He got banned, didn't he?
Yo, he go back from the event. Floyd was actually apparently mad. He said he disrespected it.
Yeah, peace. I'm out too. I gotta get off y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.
All right.